Okay, it's June 28th and 2022. I'm gonna take a video of my garden because something excited me today. I'll show you in just a moment, but anyway, it inspired me. I just got rid of the rest of my peppers that were on the deck, sitting there looking like, hey, do something with me. So I just threw them in here and we'll see what they do. But anyway, right here we have our Saskatoons. We've got 4 of them planted. I don't know if I'm gonna like them here or not, but you're not really supposed to move them. I'm looking forward to the blueberry legberry they make. I've never tried them before, but they're not common around here, so I thought I'd give it a try and see what they're like. It might take quite a few years to produce anything, but we'll see. I'm gonna plant some amaranth and a lot of fall crops I'm gonna put in August, but I've got a couple other things just sitting around I need to get in the ground yet. I did a lot with cover crops this year. I've got peas and oats in this garden. I started in March. As soon as I could work the soil, I put those in, and I was really glad I did, because you know, you could just, they come out so easy, and you just instant straw. I've been using them a lot with the tomatoes, especially over there. We'll get to that. But yeah, that's a thing I want to do every year now. I want to, wow. It's actually a flower. It's a pretty flower. But yeah, I'm going to do oats every year. I think that's a great idea. Here I've got some broccoli going and cauliflower somewhere. I don't remember what's where. There's Brussels sprouts over here, which I just got in the ground not too long ago. I should have done that a long time ago, but got busy this year. But I'm very excited because I got little tiny broccolis. I was hoping they'd be bigger, but I don't know, give them some time. These are pretty good, actually. Loving the broccoli. Of course, they need to be weeded again. Oh my goodness. But anyway. So yeah, I put peas in here too, and the peas are ready to eat. They're pretty good. The field peas are not quite like sugar peas, but they're really chewy. They're not bad. Kind of a little bonus, get to eat those. Charlotte doesn't like them. Milkweed is looking awesome. I never did till this because of the milkweed. Oh my gosh. I was hoping to have a bunch grow along the fence. I planted a whole bunch last fall, but only a few have grown. So I'm going to keep the milkweed for a while until I get it really good along the fence. And of course my garlic's sitting in there trying to do his garlic thing. I should dig some up. It's really good garlic too. And that's about all I've got. Oh, I planted some trees over here. These bugs drive me crazy. Oh my gosh. Get off of there. Asparagus. Okay, so this thing, get off. It's supposed to be like some kind of cherry, like a ground cherry. It flowered like crazy. I think this one did. But it didn't do anything. I don't know if it's poor fertilization or what it was. Maybe next year we'll finally get something. I don't know. But I found some hardy pecan trees, which are a lot like our shagbark hickories. They're related somehow. Same family, I think. And yeah, I just gotta get them to do something. They're so dry. Hopefully they turn out. This tree, I don't know, same problem. Yeah, he's gonna go back over there after the chainsaw guy comes out and cuts down our trees that are dead. And there's our elephant garlic. Really hot though. It's giant garlic, but it's really spicy. Okay, so the kale in this garden was just all removed. I gotta dig it up and plant some more stuff now. This petunia, I've got this all over couple beds, and it just grows everywhere. I don't know why this one's so slow growing, but Oh my gosh, the rest of them are just gorgeous. My new favorite petunia. This basil, cardinal basil, it's supposed to get really big leaves and nice flowers. Over here we've got lemon balm that's orange flavored. And once I have enough, I'm going to try making some tea with that. What else? Oh, this is why I wanted to record today, because I finally have poppies. Yay! So Larry, there's my tarragon. Finally grew some tarragon. I love it. Tastes really great. And this little basil, I don't remember what this one's called. Oh, here we go. Aristotle basil. Yummy. Very, very good stuff. They're so cute. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Look, it's tiny. That's very good. Anyway, I was just really excited about these poppies. They're so cute. I've tried so many times to plant poppies, and the secret, I guess, is starting them inside. Yeah, so this bed is completely new. They used to be my strawberry beds. And then we did the fence thing and instead of strawberries, well, the strawberry beds were falling apart. So I ripped those out and lined them with the rocks I found while digging new beds. I have 2 new beds this year. They're over here. I'll ignore the raspberries, they're pretty weedy. Oh, I planted a fringe tree because Tim saw one on campus and oh my gosh, it smelled so good. And he's like, oh, we gotta get a fringe tree. So we've got a fringe tree now. Here's one of the new beds. I've got some baby watermelons over there and a couple other melons. Here I planted some onions from seed and I transplanted them when they were really little and now I can't find them. So now I understand why you'd want to plant onions, big old bulbs, but it just seems like cheating. So I don't know. I don't know what to do with the onion thing. I just can't find them right now. And then I've got my carrots on the other side of the cucumbers. The cucumbers are starting to look really good. Got a few baby ones growing. These oats here have no hull. They're hullless. So supposedly we can eat them. I'm just trying to figure out when. See, they're kind of milky if you squeeze them. Just trying to figure out when we're supposed to harvest them. Because it just seems like milk right now. Oh, and this mustard, I planted a couple mustard because if you stir mustard into the dirt and water it, it's supposed to break down and release some compounds that are really pretty good for you if they get absorbed into other plants. So I thought that would have been a great cover crop. But, yeah, and then I looked at the leaves and I thought, oh gosh, those leaves look really good. I still haven't tried them. They're like celery. I don't know. They're crunchy. They're really good. So yeah, I cannot wait for cucumbers. I'm so hungry for cucumbers right now. Oh! Have our first raspberries. Don't tell Charlotte. Pretty good. Okay, so here are my 3 new apple trees. They're looking awesome. Thanks to the fence. I've tried so many times to grow fruit trees and oh my gosh, it's just impossible to do around here. So this one's Golden Delicious, and I know that sounds like, oh, Golden Delicious, why would you plant that? But if you plant a tree and oh my gosh, those Golden Delicious are so good right off the tree. From the supermarket, they're awful, but right off the tree, they're really good. Honeycrisp. This is yeah, really cool. Anyway, looks like it's getting some kind of rust on it. I don't know. I have to spray it with something. And then we've got the Granny Smith. These are all dwarves. See, they won't get ginormous. They'll get just kind of small. But they'll be perfect for this garden. And then this is one of those Asian pear trees. It's looking really good. Oh yeah, so I've got a new trellis system for my tomatoes this year. I'm using strings this year, and you're supposed to use a certain vine type tomato, and I didn't care, I didn't look. So I just tied everything up. We'll see if it works. If not, whatever. But I just found a worm in one of my tomatoes, and I'm just frustrating. I gotta water these outer ones. And I've got the peppers on the inside. So yeah, this is a completely new bed. And there were so many rocks in here. This is what held me up this year. It was a lot of work getting those rocks out. There's just a few of them, but they're mostly in the woods over here and under the deck. And sometimes, you know, I built the herb bed over there with them. So I put them to use. There's some really pretty ones too, of course. But yeah, I'm so hungry for tomatoes. Come on, tomatoes. But yeah, I've got lots of straw, and I've got 3 lines of the leaky hose. Trying that out this year. Hopefully it works. And this year, we are going to have a mess of blueberries. I am so excited. This has never happened before because of the dang deer. They come and just munch on the flowers and the tops of the plants, and plants never got very big. Oh my gosh. Just so exciting. Lots of them. So, 4 of my plants died last year after the deer attacked it. It's a new one. It's got some funky coloring going on. I'm not sure what's going on there. These 2 are new as well. It's like everybody needs a drink. Yeah. There's my honeyberry, the big one. I actually got quite a few fruits out of that this year. I don't see any more. I think they're all done. But this guy, I'm not quite sure when the fruits are ready. Here's a red one. I wonder if it's icky or if it's, oh, it's icky. Yeah, gross. I don't know if I should keep this or not. It's a Jostaberry, Ostaberry, however you say it. Nice crunchy berries. Kind of sour though. Here are my peas, my good peas. I planted sweet corn right behind them, but then it never came up, so I don't know. I think I'm just doomed with corn. I can't grow it. Even inside the deer fence, I can't do it. Yeah, I gotta rebuild that grape trellis. The grape though, I don't know. It's just not happy. Maybe I'll rip that whole thing out. I've got this grape coming back. Should do something with that. Okay, here's my strawberry bed. I planted a new variety called Charlotte over here, and I've already tried a couple of them. They're very good. So I'm very excited about the Charlotte strawberry. I've learned that if you plant borage with strawberries, it helps attract bees. I should have planted it a little earlier though. blooming over here. And I also planted a whole bunch of alpine strawberries here. So maybe next year we'll get some alpine strawberries. Those are the little teeny tiny ones. Alright, so this is a transplant from my honeyberry bush, and it's doing alright. Lots of other bugs like this thing. Ooh. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite plant this year. My new finding. It's, what do they call it? Sunday, Monday. You know, I don't remember what it's called, but it's really beautiful, isn't it? Oh, and it grew up around some strawberries. I gotta save the strawberries. Gosh, borage is just so cool. Salvia Monday or Sunday or something like that. Very pretty. Whoops, you didn't see that. Not in my garden. These strawberries are from Shiitake. They were growing by the airport where Connie threw them out. She used to have them in a container, like one of those bags you hang. And she took them out and just threw them in the airport, in the ditch by the airport. And they took off. They're everywhere up there, and they're really, really good. They're little tiny berries, but they're really, really good. And they're finally taking off now that the deer are leaving them alone, so yay! And this little guy, I thought it was dead. It seemed really dead. It arrived in the mail. Not sure what I'm looking at, but this thing here. It's a Veronica, and Veronicas are usually weeds. I've got a ton of Veronica weeds all around, but it's a Tidal Pool Blue. It's just gorgeous, so I'm really looking forward to it blooming someday. And I'm really glad that it came back. Here's some happy looking strawberries. Those are some more of the alpine types. They'll be little and super sweet. Some of them taste like pineapple. I planted 3 different kinds. I put some green beans in with these guys too. There's another honeyberry. There's a dahlia. I planted 2 dahlias. That one, no, it's a weed. I'm not sure this one's gonna come up. Dahlia, where are you? But I have another one up by the house and another one up by the garage. I'm not sure if the deer are gonna bother them or not. We'll see. Oh, there's a bee. Little guy. Grasshopper. So, I kind of planted this to remember Grandpa by. Of course, it didn't take off. It's a hibiscus. It's gorgeous, but it didn't do a thing. I planted it last fall. It just never did anything this spring. So I'm really disappointed. Boo! And then here is a canna lily. But it never did anything either. And I have a calla up by the fence up there that I just planted. And I tried some grafting. I don't think it worked, but there is one leaf that's kind of still green. And it's not so green anymore. But these two, at least this one here, the stem still looks alive. We'll see if it does anything. I might just have to graft bigger ones, bigger scions. We'll see. That's my crabapple. Oh yeah, these trees here, these peach trees. This peach tree only came alive in 2 places. I don't know. That's really weird. Oh, I guess it's trying to come up from the rootstock too, but I don't want that. So these 2 are supposed to bloom a little bit later than the rest, and they're cold hardy varieties. And the deer can't get them. That's what happened. I had one that lasted about 3 or 4 years down in the corner down there by the apple trees. And the dang deer came and scraped the snot out of it. Killed it. And this guy, I think it's ready for a trim. It's my other pear tree. It's like a crisp of some sort. Olympic giant. So I've got 2 pear trees and 2 peach trees and 3 apple trees now. Oh, and a cherry. I got a cherry planted. Time to trim this guy back. It's orange tree. Here's my cherry bush. It's just a bush. Looks sunburnt. So I've got some verbena. There's another dahlia. Well, that one's looking dry. You know, Tim asked me this morning what the heck this was. I just don't remember. Hummingbirds are supposed to like it, but I haven't seen them use it yet. This guy smells really good. Smell it. Scented geranium. Got a couple of random things in this pot, just because some asparagus I never got in the ground. Look at these guys, aren't they gorgeous? Pretty. This is my soapwort, and only one started. But hey, I've got the one. I only have 2 echinops over here. Oh, maybe 3. Maybe 3. Deer resistant, it says. We'll see about that. And I just don't remember if this is parsley or what the heck that is. My strawberries all died in the pot. It got cold. Some seed begonia. Some ginger that never did anything. Maybe it's coming. Here's an Illinois dwarf mulberry. Getting started. Oh, these peppers. These are the last peppers to go in. We tried some Shoshido peppers in a kit. Oh my gosh, they were so good. They were just like, I don't know, put them with some seeds and, oh, anyway. We had to get some Shoshido, so we started those rather late, but why not? Some apple trees, I'm getting started. The last of my tomatoes, probably dump those. Alright, so these Baptisia over here, the deer found them. They were in my other garden outside the fence, and yeah, deer found them. So I transplanted them in here because I really love Baptisia. They get gorgeous. Mary and Roger have a bunch outside up at their house, and the deer don't seem to mow it to the ground, so you just gotta get it started, I guess. And my lavender actually came back this spring. I can't believe it. It smells so good. Oh my gosh. Yummy. It's got a cute little flower too. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. Of course, I can't think of the name now. It's like some purple Alternathea. It's supposed to be a ground cover, but I think you'd have to plant them pretty dense together to be a ground cover. Not like the petunia that just spreads. I think I'm going to plant that petunia everywhere next year. I don't remember what this is. Had a cute little flower that lasted like a day. Anyway, I'm so excited about the lavender. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Just love it. It's my pineapple. Maybe someday I'll get a pineapple out of it. What did I put over here? So I've been planting a bunch of perennials outside the fence, but what's going on is something is just digging them up and just killing them. Not eating them, just digging them up. Probably a chipmunk, I don't know. So I'm planting them inside, and eventually I'll have to plant a few outside and try to sneak them outside so they get established. But first I have to get them established inside the fence now. There's some more baptisia that got disrupted. More perennials that eventually will be on the outside. My calla lily's over here, about right here somewhere. I just planted it, so it'll be a while. And what is this? I don't remember. I just planted it this morning. I don't remember what that is though. Something that'll flower. It'll be awesome. I just love these guys. I hope they self-sow and they get everywhere. I just love them. They're so pretty. So everywhere I put compost, I'm putting these melons or pumpkins. I'm not sure what they are. Squash. It'll be awesome whatever it is. But so I water them. That's all I gotta do is water them. And I've got mystery plants. Charlotte helped me plant a lot of seeds along the outside. My lettuce garden needs to be terminated, I think. I was hoping to get some seeds. Oh, they burst open. I'm gonna get little lettuce things all over now. Wow, okay. This little pak choi or bok choy, whatever it is, it's pretty good. But the leaves are really tiny. This red deer tongue is pretty tasty, but it's really limp. I'm not a fan of limp lettuce. It should be crispy. Yeah, this one I had these guys all over. It was really cool because the that one garden in Madison has a bunch of these, Allen Centennial, and some of them are red. My red ones died. Got too dry, I think. And yeah. Anyway, I've got one left. I'm not sure if I like it even. It's kind of a weird plant. It's got a square stem. The leaves are too rough to eat raw. I think you gotta cook them. I don't know. I only have one plant, so it's not even worth it. But anyway, this is a really cool year for this herb garden. I'm excited about that. The orange lemon balm is perennial, so hopefully that will come back no problem next year, and I hope to get a lot of it. It's really kind of neat. Oh, the other neat thing, this yellow raspberry, what is it called? I just saw the tag. Anyway, it's supposed to fruit twice a year, and it just filled out so nice. Unlike the other raspberries I have, which really didn't. I'm hoping next year it's even better. But yeah, it's looking really good, except the tops for some reason are burnt. I wonder if I give it too much fertilizer, or I don't know what happened there. I gotta prune it out and make it look good. I didn't do much pruning yet this year. I suppose I should mow again. Alright, let's go to the garden by the house. Oh yeah, this garden over here. I just planted some squashes. I've got some pumpkins to throw in this garden too somewhere. I just gotta get that done. There's a monarch. Yeah, it's gonna rain tonight. Yay. I hope so anyway. My rhubarb just had an awful year. I don't think it likes the heat and the hot. But I moved most of it to the outside of the house, which that was a good move because deer don't really bother. I mean, they do. They come and nibble on it, but that can't be good for them, so eat it up, deer. More oats. So I planted all oats in all 4 gardens. And yeah, that was a good move. I want to do that every year. Got my sweet peas over here. Catnip. Planted some really nice carnations for Charlotte. They were selling them at the solo ensemble, and I went to get some and they were all gone. So I planted some, but some dang animal kept digging them up. I think they're all gone. But look, I've got something growing in its place. I'll just let that grow, I guess. This red bee balm, it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to see it bloom. There's a butterfly. So there's a baptisia that Mary gave me. So that's kind of... It went to seed, yay! So maybe I'll get a whole bunch of it. And I don't remember what this is. I don't see a tag, but there's a whole bunch of it. I marked them because it gets so weedy over here. There's 2 different things. I'll have to look for these next year. Garden Pink Siberian Blues. So there's a flower called pinks, and these are actually blue, so I just thought that was funny. Perfect flower for Carrie. And yeah. Hey, beautiful. I've got 1 coneflower blooming, which is significant because the deer have been eating my coneflowers this year. I guess if they can't eat tomatoes and blueberries, then they're like, oh, we'll eat the coneflowers. So, yeah, I'm not too happy about that. Grapevine. Wish this would go away. Yuck. My peonies have a fungus on their leaves. Yuck. But yeah, I was hoping to make this a really cool cottage garden, but the deer or something have been out here. Hi! I'm making a video of my garden. Oh, hi! What's your favorite thing in the garden?
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes! Yay! So yeah. Trying to think what else. Oh yeah, look at the petunias up here. I just love them. Just love them. And over here too.
Red flowers?
Yep, the red flowers. I grew those from seed. They were pelleted seed, and I keep looking for seed. Thanks, Elle. I'm trying to make my way over there. Trying to think if there's anything else in this garden when I remember. There's some strawberries in here. I should probably move because the deer keep eating them.
Hi.
Hi, Charlotte. We're getting ready for camp. Okay, so the bees really, really, really love this lamb's ear. And it's looking pretty good this year. It also needs a drink. So Charlotte pulled this out last year, but you know what? It came back. Yay! It's an oak leaf hydrangea, so do have to give it some love. It'll eventually get big. Okay, here's really what's so cool. I just love these guys. These are two plants right here. These are bed petunias. There's two different kinds of petunias. The kind that you put in a flower basket, a hanging basket, and the kind that you put in a garden bed. And this is the kind you put in a garden bed and it just fills in. It's just gorgeous. So I keep looking for seed heads. Haven't found any yet, but maybe it's maybe that happens when it starts to cool off. I don't know. Let's keep looking. But these are my absolute favorite. I have not seen hummingbirds try to find them. Anyway, these are my coneflowers over here. They're super short because the deer have been pruning. Yeah. What are you gonna do? One really cool thing of planting this year, other than some more trees over along the fence line, it's called bugleweed. And columbine. I've got some columbine. Something dug that one up, but I got it back in the ground in time. Here's the bugleweed. It's chocolate. And I hope it lives up to its weedy name because it is gorgeous. And it should compete with all these weeds we have in the woods. Like the, well, a couple in particular. Garlic mustard. That's what I'm really up in arms about. But this bugleweed is gorgeous. Look how small it is. And I just love the color. It's just, oh, I love it. What a great little weed. And the deer came and ate my wild ginger, but it looks like it came back. Yay! It doesn't look as full as it did before. I hope it will regain its strength and come back. It came back from the root, it didn't come back from the stem, so I hope it does well. It really is pretty. There's some more bugleweed. Hopefully there are all seeds in here. I think that's columbine right there. Columbine is really slow growing. What else can I show you? We've got our berries. We're ready. We've got some trees. We've got about 6 or 7 trees that need to come down in the woods and by the truck there. Hopefully it doesn't fall on the truck. Hope that guy gets out here soon. Oh, look at our tent. Oh dear, I gotta go.